don't panic. I know, you see the ice cream machine in the blender. This is not a repeat show. We are not doing the same thing. Well, not exactly the same thing. June 7th, National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. We got to make ice cream again, but that's okay because we need some ice cream for something that's coming up like 2 or 3 days from now. That's going to be really cool. We're going to take a normally non-alcoholic drink and turn it into a boozy drink, and we need ice cream for it. How could you beat that? So we're going to get to you. This is going to be a to be continued show. We'll use this later. Plus, the other thing is, the other twist I'm putting on it, it doesn't say what kind of chocolate ice cream today. It just says National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. So I'm taking my favorite, white chocolate, and we're going to make a white chocolate ice cream. I've never done this before. I have no idea what it's going to taste like. We're going to do the traditional ice cream steps, which I'll show you again like we did the other day for Rocky Road. Same type principle, so it'll be a really fast show, and we'll see what this white chocolate ice cream tastes like. It's chocolate! Chocolate ice cream day. Okay, well, I choose white chocolate. Here's what you need, and we'll be right back. Okay, for our white chocolate ice cream today, you will need 6 egg yolks, a cup and a half of fresh milk, a cup and a half of heavy cream, 1 cup of sugar, 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 12 ounces of white chocolate chips. Okay, so let's get started. As usual, we're going to take our milk and we're going to put that into a saucepan and we're going to warm that up first. Okay? Okay, and then in the meantime, while that's warming up, because that's where we need that to be, we're going to use our blender like we did the other day for our Rocky Road, which let me tell you, that Rocky Road ice cream was so amazing. The base of that ice cream, the chocolate base, was, I mean, I couldn't believe how good it came out. So that's why we're going to try to do that again today with the white chocolate one. Alrighty, you're going to take in your blender your 6 egg yolks, okay, and your sugar. And we're just going to blend these until they're all incorporated together. And then once you got your milk hot, you don't want it boiling over crazy. When you got it to a nice bubbling simmer, what you're going to do, the reason why I like doing it this way with the blender idea is because you have to temper these eggs. Now normally you could do this whole thing in a bowl with a whisk and the whole bit. But the reason why I like this is because you can drizzle this milk into here with this running, and it really whips and incorporates everything together and tempers your eggs perfectly, I think. Because the last time I did it, I had no egg bits or anything in my custard, because that's what you're making your ice cream custard base. Alrighty, so I'm going to run this thing and drizzle my milk in at the same time, slowly. And then once you have that incorporated, don't shut your fire off. Put this back, this whole mixture, as soon as you do that, back into your pot, okay? It's that easy. Now your eggs are tempered, you can sit here and you can do your custard and just cook this down till it really starts to thicken up. We're still going to strain it like we always do, just to make sure that we don't have egg bits in our scrambled egg bits in our custard, but I'm telling you, it worked perfect last time. It's a great idea to do it if you have a blender. If you don't, you just do it the old-fashioned way with the whisk and the bowl and the whole bit, and you slowly temper, then pour back, and you could do that. But I really like this technique. It made for a really creamy ice cream too. Alrighty, so let me get that working, and we'll be right back with our next step as soon as this is to that thick custard stage. So as you can see, it's pretty thick now, okay? We got a nice consistency here. What you're going to do now is add your vanilla to that and stir that in. Should probably use a whisk, but I want to make sure I scrape the sides of my pot so nothing burns and sticks. You know, you want to make sure that you're scraping the bottom of the pot, okay? And then you're going to take half of your white chocolate chips. Now, the reason why you do half is because obviously you want to drop some white chocolate chips into your ice cream. You know, right at the end, like 5 minutes before it's done, like we did with the marshmallow and the nuts for the Rocky Road. So just save about half of your white chocolate chips, and we'll add those into the ice cream later when we make it. This is going to thicken up even more now with the addition of these chocolate chips. Okay, and that's it. Our custard is basically done, and we're just going to make sure everything's melted in here, and then we're going to pour it into one of our containers. I always save my Chinese takeout containers, my quart soup containers, because they come out great for this kind of stuff, for ice cream. You got a quart container for your ice cream. Okay, so save all your Chinese to-go containers. Alrighty, so I'm going to take this off the heat. I'm going to put it in my container. I'm going to stick it in the fridge for a little while till it's nice and cold, and then we'll be back to churn some ice cream. Vanilla chocolate ice cream. Vanilla white chocolate ice cream today. Can't wait to try it. Okay, how come nobody stopped me? I have a whole nother thing of heavy cream here that I forgot to incorporate. See? Just as I was ready, I dumped it into my container, was ready, and then I turned and I saw the heavy cream. Happens all the time. Alright, so I put it back in my pot. What you have to do is add this. Once this cools down just a little bit, you don't want it hot right off the stove. So we've been stirring it and it's cooled down a little bit. And now what we're going to do, now I'm going to get my whisk. Because what I'm going to do is whisk this heavy cream into this mixture. Okay? Now we have our ice cream base. That was a really good base anyway. I tasted the base and it was really, really good. Very white chocolatey. So this is definitely going to have a nice white chocolate flavor. This may tone it down a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, so now it's ready to go into the refrigerator. So I went and got a second container because I don't think it's going to be enough to fit into the one container. And we'll put that half in there. And we'll put the other half in there. But we're going to make just one big batch of ice cream anyway. Well, I didn't have a container big enough to fit it all in. Okay, so into the fridge with these. See you when it's time to churn. I mean it this time. Alrighty, so there we go. There's our cooled down ice cream base. Ice cream machine, cylinder in, ice cold. Like I said, I always keep my cylinder in the freezer anyway, just so spur of the moment I want some ice cream, sorbet, gelato, whatever, sherbet. I'm ready to go. Okay, so ice cream machine on, base goes in, about a half hour in, we'll probably be close to ice cream stage. And we'll add the rest of our chocolate chips, just so that way we'll have some nice white chocolate chips throughout our ice cream, okay? Alrighty, that's it. See you in about a half hour when we have ice cream. So this has been sitting in here all day. I'm taking a small container, I had to split it. And we're going to see what our white chocolate ice cream tastes like. It's actually not frozen solid like I thought it would be. It's kind of soft serve. But I'll tell you what, it's really good. If you like white chocolate, it's definitely white chocolate. Really nice. See the consistency of this? It's like a soft serve. Almost like a gelato. Oh yeah. Alright people, it's chocolate ice cream day. We made white chocolate ice cream, first time ever. I don't even know if there is such a thing, but there is now. And like I said, this is a to be continued. We're going to be using this in 2 days for something else, or 3 days, or something like that. Next couple days, we're going to be using this for something. Stay tuned. It's going to be pretty exciting. Alrighty? See you tomorrow, everybody.